As a man, you have one of the biggest pleasure tools for women attached to your body. No, not that tool, this one. The tongue is one of the most powerful pleasure tools on your body, and when used right, it can make a woman melt, moan, and scream with pleasure. The sad thing, most men have no idea how to use it properly. They think the tongue is for two things, kissing and going down on her, and that's it. 2 places. Meanwhile, there are 8 erogenous zones on a woman's body that respond to your tongue. 8 places that can make her grab the sheets, arch her back, and scream with pleasure. And you are ignoring 6 of them. Today, I'm going to show you all 8 and exactly how to use your tongue on each one. So you're not just another guy she's been with. You're the one she can't stop thinking about, and you're the one she wants in her bedroom. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I will be your very own personal wing girl. And every week, I'm gonna give you the no BS insider info about what women really want versus what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any woman you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so that you never miss a video. Okay, before we go through all 8, you need to understand one thing. Using your tongue isn't about quantity, it's about quality. It's about pressure, speed, location, and intention. A light teasing lick in the right spot does more than aggressive flapping every single time. Think of your tongue like a brush painting a canvas. Precise strokes, not throwing paint everywhere. Now, here's a little homework for you so that you can test out different kinds of pressure and styles. So I want you to lick the inside of your forearm. Yeah, I want you to do it right now. I'm gonna wait for you. Okay, I want you to try different things. I want you to go hard and I want you to go flat. Then I want you to go soft and barely there. Then I want you to try using just the tip, and then I want you to try using the whole tongue. Then I want you to try it slowing it down. Then I want you to try speeding it up. And I want you to feel how different each one of these are. That's your playground. That's where you get to experiment before you're in the moment with her. So after you watch this full video, come back to this part and try out each different style so you can then use it on women. And when you are with her, keep experimenting. Try something. Watch how she reacts and adjust. Does she lean in? Keep going. Does she pull back? She's going to tell you everything that you need to know. You just have to pay attention. All right? Now, let's get into the good stuff. All 8 erogenous zones you can use your tongue on to pleasure her. Number 1, her ears. Most guys completely ignore the ears, which is a huge mistake. Her ears are packed with nerve endings. The skin is thin and sensitive, and there's something incredibly intimate about your mouth being that close to her, whispering, breathing, teasing. So here's what you do. You start by just breathing near her ear. Let her feel the warmth. Don't do anything yet. Just let her anticipate what's coming. Then I want you to trace the outer edge of her ear with the tip of your tongue, light and slow, barely there, like you're discovering her. You can gently suck on her earlobe if you like, and I mean gently. You're not trying to remove it. Now, here's where it gets really good. Combine your tongue with your voice and whisper something low and direct, like you have no idea what you do to me. Your breath, your tongue, your voice, all in her ear at once. She is going to get full body chills. Trust me. One thing though, don't shove your tongue inside of her ear. That's not sexy, that's a wet willy. Keep it on the outside, keep it teasing, and you are golden. All right, number 2, her neck. You probably already kiss her neck, but are you using your tongue? The neck is one of the most sensitive spots on a woman's body, and when you add your tongue into the mix, it drives us absolutely crazy. So I want you to start with soft kisses on the side of her neck, get her warmed up, then let your tongue lightly trace from just below the ear all the way down her collarbone. Slow, like you're savoring every inch of her. There are 2 spots that are especially sensitive, right below the ear and where her neck meets her shoulders. Okay, so spend extra time there and mix it up. I want you to play around. I want you to kiss. I want you to lick, kiss, lick. The variety keeps her body guessing and wanting more. And you can add a little suction too, but not enough to leave a mark unless she's okay with that. Just enough to make her grab onto you a little bit tighter. The key here, don't drool all over her. Use the tip of the tongue, not the whole thing. You want to leave a trail of sensation, not a wet mess. She needs to towel off. All right. Number 3, her collarbone and her shoulders. This area is so underrated. Seriously, most women never get any attention here. The collarbone is delicate, it's feminine, it's sensitive, and when you worship it with your mouth, she feels amazing. Trace your tongue slowly along her collarbone from one shoulder to the other and take your time with it. Kiss that little hollow at the base of her throat, and you know the spot, like right here, and then lick outward along the bone. Her shoulders are amazing too, especially right where they meet the neck. And here's a move that will absolutely get her going. When you're undressing her and you slide a strap off of her shoulder, follow it with your mouth. The combination of being undressed while feeling your lips and tongue on her skin, incredibly sexy. And she's going to have shivers and remember it for the rest of the night. Now, speaking of making her remember you, I can give you the basics in a video like this, right? But if you really want to become the kind of lover women brag about to their friends, you need more than just videos. That's why I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, Beducated. Beducated is a leader in sexual education with over 100 online courses from the world's top experts showing you exactly what to do. And they have something very cool right now. It's a quiz that helps you figure out exactly where your skills are and what you need to focus on. So I want you to take their quiz, get personalized recommendations, and then dive into actual instructional videos with clear demonstrations. This isn't porn. This is real education that will transform what happens in your bedroom. They cover everything: oral techniques, manual stimulation, reading her body, lasting longer, giving her multiple O's, all the stuff nobody ever taught you. Beducated is Marni approved, Wing Girl approved, and most importantly, it's female approved. I want you to click the link in the description to take their quiz now, because what I'm teaching you today will make you better than most guys. Beducated will make you unforgettable. All right, back to the good stuff. We've got 5 more zones to cover. Number 4, her back. Here's one that most guys never even think about: her spine, especially between her shoulder blades. The skin on her back is often completely untouched during sex. So when you pay attention to it, she notices. When she's lying face down or when you're behind her, kiss your way down her spine. Use your tongue to trace a slow line from the base of her neck down her shoulder blades. I want you to keep it light. I want you to keep it slow. You're exploring her and you're not rushing to get somewhere else. And if you really want to make her shiver, after you've left a wet trail with your tongue, blow on it gently. That cool air on warm skin, oh my God, it sends tingles through her whole body, and she won't see it coming, and she will absolutely love it. All right, number 5, her stomach. Now, the stomach is vulnerable territory. A lot of women feel self-conscious about this area. So when you take your time here, when you kiss it and lick it and worship it with your mouth, you're telling her something powerful. I want all of you, every inch. And that is sexy. That builds trust and that turns her on. So I want you to kiss her on the belly button. Let your tongue trace slow circles on her lower stomach. That area below her belly button leading down to her hips, she knows where you're headed. So tease her. Take your time. Build the anticipation. Trace the lines of her hip bones with your tongue, the V shape leading down. Follow it slowly. You're not in a race. This is foreplay. Let her feel every moment of it. All right, number 6, her inner thighs. Okay, if the stomach builds anticipation, her inner thighs take it to a whole other level, and this is prime teasing territory. So start closer to her knee, kiss, lick, then slowly work your way up. Every inch you move higher, her anticipation builds. She knows where you're going, and she wants you to get there. But don't give it to her just yet. When you get close, pull back. Switch to the other thigh. Start again. Let your breath fall on her most sensitive area while your tongue is still on her thighs. She can feel how close you are. She can feel your warm breath, but you're not touching her there yet. This is going to drive her absolutely wild in the best possible way. And when you finally do give her what she wants, she's been waiting, wanting, aching for it. Everything feels 10 times more intense. And that's the power of the tease. Okay, number 7. Her lips. You've been kissing your whole life, but let me ask you, are you really using your tongue well? Most guys fall into 2 camps, either no tongue at all or tongue like they're trying to find something they lost in there. Neither one is doing you any favors, and both are horrific for women. So here's how to make a kiss she actually feels in her whole body. So don't lead with your tongue. Start with soft lip kisses. Let the tension build between you. And when you introduce your tongue, you want to start small. Just the tip of yours touching hers, a little tease. Then pull back, kiss her lips. Then a little more tongue. Keep her guessing and craving that tongue. Sometimes go deep and passionate, sometimes light and playful. That unpredictability is what makes a kiss electric. You can trace her lips with your tongue, gently suck on her bottom lip, kiss the corner of her mouth, and pay attention to what she's giving you back. If she's being soft and teasing, don't shove your tongue down her throat. Match her energy first and slowly turn up the heat. What you want to avoid is the washing machine. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm sure you've had it before. Tongue just spinning around in circles, going nowhere, creating a lot of wetness. And she has to wipe her face, and it's gross, and it's all sloppy, and it's not nice. So you don't want that. Number 8, the promised land. And finally, again, the promised land, her most intimate area, the place you've been working your way towards this whole time. This is where most guys think the tongue belongs, the one place they actually focus on. But here's the thing, even here, most guys get wrong. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details on this one because honestly, I have about 10 videos that are dedicated to just this topic. The promised land deserves that much attention. So I'm gonna link my best one in the description. So go there and watch it after you watch this. But here's what I will say. The biggest mistake guys make, going straight for the most sensitive spot, her clitoris, and attacking it like it owes them money. Do not do that. That little spot has 8,000 nerve endings. It does not need aggression. It needs attention and care. Start around it, not on it. Work the outer areas. Let her feel you getting closer and build the anticipation. When you do focus on it, start soft, flat tongue, slow movements, then build from there based on how she responds. And the most important thing I can tell you about that area, when you find something that's working, keep doing it. So many guys are doing everything right and then randomly switch it up right when she's getting close. Do not do that to her. If she's breathing harder, if she's pulling you closer, if her body is responding, stay the course. That's how you take her over the edge. Okay? For the full guide on the promised land, check the link in the description. Trust me, it's worth the watch. Every woman is different. What makes one woman grab the sheets might do nothing for another. So you want to pay attention to the woman that you're with. If her breathing changes, if she moves towards you, if she makes sounds, if she grabs your hair and pulls you closer, you're on the right track. So you want to keep going. If she pulls away, goes quiet, or seems elsewhere, just adjust. No big deal. Try something different and ask her what she likes. This isn't a test you pass or fail. It's a conversation between your mouth and her body. So listen to what she's telling you. All right, here's one more thing. Don't just pick one spot and call it a day. Your tongue should be part of the entire experience. Start with her ears and neck while you're still clothed, still building tension. Move to her collarbone and shoulders as you undress her. Explore her back and stomach as things heat up. Tease her inner thighs until she's practically begging. Then give her what she wants. That is a journey. That's an experience. That's something she's going to think about long after it is over. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. Your tongue is a precision instrument, not a blunt object. Use it everywhere, not just the obvious places. Tease her, build anticipation, be sensual, not sloppy. Pay attention to how she responds. Adjust, explore, and have fun with it. Master this, and you won't just be good in bed, you'll be the guy that she cannot stop thinking about and wants her in her bed all the time. Now, everything I just taught you is powerful, but here's the thing. None of it matters if you can't get her interested in the first place. So if you're watching this and thinking, that's great, Marni, but how do I even get to the point where I can use my tongue on her? I've got you. I put together something called the Flirting Cheat Sheet, and I'm giving it away for free to you. It's got my best conversation starters that actually work. How to read her signals so you know if she's into you, the subtle ways to build sexual tension before you ever touch her, and exactly how to move things from friendly to flirty without being creepy, because the best tongue technique in the world doesn't help you if you can't get her alone with you first. So I want you to click the second link in the description to grab it for free. This is the foundation. Master this, and you'll actually get to use everything I taught you today. That said, thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes to what's possible, I want you to hit the like button and subscribe so that you never miss out again on a video. As always, I am your personal wing girl, and I'll see you next week.